Hello, my name is Sam Feltham and welcome to day number 17 of the 21-day 5,000 calorie carb challenge. Sorry for that quite strange introduction, but I thought I'd make today's video at least a little bit more interesting because I don't have much to do apart from just my weigh-in. So last night weighed myself in. I was 95.9 kilograms, my highest yet, nearly at the 96 kilo mark, giving me a mean for day 16 of 95.25 kilograms, which is plus 5.55 kilos up from the start, and that is plus 0.5 kilos up from the calorie formula. So I'm back slightly above the calorie formula there, and in comparison to day number 16 on the low carb high fat diet experiment, I was at plus 1.55 kilos on day number 16, so 4 kilos difference there, or 8.8 pounds if you work in pounds. Now, measurements on my waist last night was 88 centimeters, again my highest yet, giving me a mean of 86.75 centimeters, which is plus 7.25 centimeters, substantial amount. And again, compared to day number 16 on my low carb high fat diet, at that very same point I was minus 2 centimeters. So again, 9.25 centimeter difference between the two experiments, and I'll just put up a graph here so that you can really see the difference there. And also I've put on there the difference in calorie surplus. It's just about 1,500 calories of difference, but on this current carb challenge my current calorie surplus is 41,255 compared to the low carb high fat diet experiment, where I was in a 43,083 calorie surplus. So despite being in more of a calorie surplus, my waist was getting smaller and I had less weight gain as well. Cool, so today's weigh-in, let's see where I am at. There we go, highest yet at 95.6 kilos. So that's just 300 grams down from last night. And in comparison to the low carb high fat diet, I was plus 1.4 kilos at this point on my weight, but 95.6 gives me a weight gain of 5.9 kilos from my starting weight measurement. So that is quite a substantial amount, to be honest. A lot more than I thought that I would gain, actually. So yeah, gosh. Okay, and then here, 85.5 centimeters, 85.5 centimeters, which in comparison to where I was on the low carb high fat diet, I was minus 2.5 centimeters at this point, and that is plus 7.5 centimeters. So still keeping that about 9.5 centimeter difference to be exact. So guys, again, not much going on today. I'm meeting up with a great guy today called Dr. Aseem Malhotra. You can check him out at Dr. Aseem Malhotra. He's a really good guy, cardiologist, NHS doctor, and he's really going to be starting to back all of the stuff that we do on Smash the Fat, so definitely check him out on Huffington Post and Guardian and stuff like that. Links are in the description below. Cool guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Let me know of any questions, comments or anything like that in the comment sections below. Make sure that you give us a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, and then if you want to ask me a question directly, again hit me up on Twitter at Sam Feltham, and Also, you might want to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/smashthefat. And then if you really want to get involved with the discussion, head on over to the blog where there's plenty more graphs, pictures and details of my diet as well, which is smashthefat.com/live. Cool guys. Well, as always, be well and you know the words. Smash it out.
The need to get thinner gets ever more urgent. I'll be asking who we can really trust to help us.
Ultimately, it's up to people to decide whether they want to trust the food industry, who are only interested in your money and making profit, or doctors who are only interested in your health.
In February this year, a committee of experts put together by the Academy of Medical Royal Colleges issued the outcome of a year of investigation into how we go about tackling our weight problems as a nation. The message from the report was clear. There's no silver bullet to getting us thinner. It will require a series of different interventions, but none of them can happen without the cooperation of government. The report suggested action on weight management, education, nutritional standards. 6 of its 10 recommendations specifically involved the food environment, including a 20p tax on soft drinks. Cardiologist Dr. Aseem Malhotra was on the board who put together the paper.
What was the response from government to your report?
Unfortunately, there has not been any kind of intervention that the government have implemented based upon our recommendations. At the moment, nothing has happened, and we're still waiting for them to respond positively.
And how did you feel by the fact the government hasn't responded?
We were extremely disappointed. We feel the government has a duty and responsibility to protect the welfare of its citizens and our children. And by not implementing any of the recommendations so far, and we mustn't forget every single day that goes by without an intervention means more and more people are suffering the problems of diet-related disease. We feel it's a dereliction of duty of this government.
Why do you think government didn't respond?
I think they want to devolve responsibility back onto the individual. There's also corporate influence on the government.
What do you mean by that?
Unfortunately, what we have now is the corporate capture of public health. The government's behaviour is more that they care more about the profits of the food industry than they do about the health of our adult population and of our children.
We asked the government if they wished to come and talk to us. They refused. Instead, they provided a statement. They agree that there is no single solution to obesity and said that they've shown real leadership working with the food industry through their responsibility deal and programs like Change for Life and the soon-to-be-launched front-of-pack food nutrition labelling scheme.